Hey everybody, I am recording this during the COVID-19 quarantine. So I'm going to mention that now because this recording is going to be around hopefully long after the quarantine is over. Flight Club and Stadium Goods are known for having places where celebrities come in to buy your sneakers. Celebrities don't really care about the cost. They are not going to try and combat the Sneakers app. They are not going to fight to buy their Yeezys. They know that they can go into these stores, get the latest sneakers, the latest kicks, and not worry about paying for it because they don't care what the price is. They're not going to go on to StockX either. They want it now so that when these reopen, and they're not open now, the way it works is you send them your sneakers, and these are considered consignment shops. These consignment shops take a piece of the action. However, their piece of the action is a little bit higher, but they're also going to get you significantly higher. So, for example, the Travis Scotts that I sold for $1,011, they told me would go for about $1,700 at Flight Club. Okay, so everybody makes a little bit more money. As soon as these stores open up, I'm going to be sending a bunch of my sneakers to them as soon as people start going out again. Right now, I'm using primarily StockX and eBay. Goat is also a little bit higher priced. Haven't used them yet, but Stadium Goods and Flight Club are going to become my big ones, except for the other ones that are coming, and those are Facebook groups. There are lots of buy and sell Facebook groups on dealing with sneakers. We, in fact, will have our own Facebook group where hopefully you will be able to buy and sell. And you guys are going to be able to make money without paying commission to anyone. And that is what I want to set up and get that going. But there are lots of existing Facebook groups. There's, in fact, one Facebook group that is only for Supreme box logos. People are nuts about these things. So if you see box logos come up, they're extremely valuable on Supreme, and you can sell them. Now, I would rather you focus on selling your things on Facebook group because there's a lot of fraud out there. We're going to make you guys moderators of the group so you will be more believable and that you're not selling fake stuff. I know none of the people here would sell fake stuff, but there are a lot of groups ready. So bottom line is that's what we've got, and we will take it from there. You can sell there. Now let's talk about the most profitable way to sell. There are two most profitable ways to sell, and people don't do these. Number one, a lot of people use regular consignment shops, and all you have to do is, there are consignment shops everywhere. You can find consignment shops that are high-end and have really nice stuff. I remember that my wife and I were traveling in Maine, and we found a consignment shop that specialized in high-end stuff, mostly shoes, and they had Prada and Fendi and stuff like that. If you can find a consignment shop that deals with sneakers, you have it made. You put it down, they take a piece of the action, but you set the price, you can lower the price. But what happens is this can become an unending source for you of profits. And this is something that I would like you to invite you to pay attention to. The other thing is that if you go and you hang out at local malls and you go to places like Foot Locker, Champs, etc., there will be people there who do not know where to get the good sneakers, but you do. And you can talk to them about what they're interested in and what you have. And when you make one contact and you deliver to them a pair of sneakers, well, folks, that's it. That person is going to buy and find you friends. You just have to be comfortable with, number one, dealing in public with cash because you're not taking checks from these people. And make sure that you aren't getting ripped off. I'm going to suggest that you do not go to places with, do not deal on Craigslist. A lot of people do. I don't believe it's safe. I think that it's very easily to get ripped off. And take a friend when you go to a mall to sell these because they're going to know that you're carrying cash. But when you have someone who buys from you and they're happy, they will buy again and again and again. Incidentally, the same thing happens on eBay. When you sell to somebody on eBay and you give them a good deal and they're happy, they will buy again. I sold a pair of Yeezys on eBay and the guy turned around and said, got another pair? And so this is where you work on selling your sneakers. StockX, nothing easier. eBay, a little bit of more. But this is where the money is made, and that's what I want you to know about.